if you are seeing this video right now, I want to let you know that you are not seeing this by mistake, especially for the singles that are still trusting God for a life partner, and those that are married. I need you to also listen to this with rapt attention, because you might need to share it to someone that needs this. So over the course of the past week, I was meditating and I discovered something very profound that I thought to share with you about Joseph. We all know Joseph in the Bible. Joseph, the son of Jacob, one out of the sons of Jacob, how he was sold into the land of Egypt, then into the house of Potiphar as a slave, and Potiphar entrusted his household and everything into the hands of Joseph because he grew to like Joseph. And at a point in time, Potiphar's wife began to make advances to Joseph, and she wanted to lay with him. So this is what I'm going to. When he was making the advances and wanted to lay with him, Joseph said something. He said, how can I do this great wickedness and sin against God? He said, great wickedness. Have you taken time to sit down and think? Like, how did Joseph know that something like that is great wickedness before God? Given that during that era, it wasn't the time of Moses that the children of Israelites were given the 10 commandments that tells them what to do and what not to do. It wasn't the time that they go to church. You know, it was in Genesis. Yes, it wasn't the time they go to church and they were taught some morals, some things they should do as Christians. It wasn't that time, but he just knew. And the reason he knew is because he has the fear of God. Fear of God. Fear of God. When you have the fear of God, you know the mind of God. You love God to the extent that you know his mind. Anyone could have seen that opportunity as something to embrace. You know, there will be some perks attached to laying with the boss wife, but he didn't see it like that. He saw what he saw was God. Why would I do this great wickedness? I sin against God. So that brings me to the reason I am making this video. When choosing a life partner, the number one thing that should come to your head is choosing someone that has the fear of God. You shouldn't be, oh, he's a church goer, she's a church goer. And am I saying that you should not choose someone from the church? No, I'm not saying that. Even the Bible has taught us that we should not forsake the assembly of ourselves, right? But we cannot dispute the fact that weed has been mixed with wheat in the church now, because nowadays we see influx of people going to church when it is time for them to settle down just to look for the next available man and woman to deceive. And if you are not spiritually sensitive, you don't have discernment, you will be deceived. Even those that are even rooted in the church, that we think that they are very religious, that they breathe fire when it comes to prayer, and they are very conversant with scriptures, and when they quote scripture, it will look as if they are chewing gum. Those people, some of them doesn't even have the fear of God. So you can be deceived. This is what you should look out for. Someone that has the fear of God. If you go for someone that has the fear of God, that kind of person will love God, and that love will transcend into your marriage. It will bloom so much that some of the societal issues that we have regarding marriage will not even happen in that kind of marriage. Issues like domestic violence, cheating, to mention a few, will not be something to be discussed at all. And also, when she's a business associate, business partner, friend, you have to put this into consideration too. That person has to have the fear of God, but it's not something I want to discuss today. What I'm here to talk about is when she's a life partner. The question should not be, is he a churchgoer? Is she a churchgoer? No. The question should be, does he have the fear of God? Does she have the fear of God? You know now. Please share this video to whoever you think needs to hear this.